Greetings and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to share with you options on what type of journal you can make or recycle or repurpose, and the size that I prefer. Now, as you have seen, I have tons of video of journals that I am currently active on because depending on the mood that I want to feel, I love the stimulation of variety. I liked having options, and so I was looking for or analyzing what has been the best personal journal in the times when we use more writing, which we should continue. We should writing. Writing and journaling all the good things that we experience on a daily basis, like a gratitude, like what we're grateful for, and testimonies of great things that are happening in our lives. And so I find that it was easier for me when I had like a 8x5 or 6x7. And so in the pursuit of, I want to do a journal, I've been wanting to do a journal on a book. And I found this size, which is a 7 1/4. Okay. 7 1/4, and in centimeters, that is about close to 20 centimeters. And the width of this is about 5 inches, and in centimeters is about, it's 12.5 inches, right? The amount of pages that it has, it is really good because I can then use this as the border, and I could do add paint, and this is like a porosity, like the material is good for water absorbent. I can glue, the pages are not so thin. I can either glue 2 pages and make it stronger for watercoloring. But the challenge I found was that after I picked the right size, I love the content of this book. And now, before I use it, I want to read it and benefit from it. And this book is Mind Over Weight, right? This gentleman has been had in TV shows and weight management journeys and stories, and so I am reading it. But anyways, that's the size that I want to work on in the future. So shout out to Dr. Ian K. Smith. He's also a writer for the New York Times bestselling author of The Clean 20, and I like it. It says, "Get the secrets of a clean and lean mindset." At one point, I was training to be like Mrs. Olympia with shaping and sculpturing my body, not for competition purposes, but for the satisfaction of feeling that I accomplished the right thing for my body and stuff like that. So at this point, I am working on flexibility and increasing mobility, activities, and so flexibility is the thing, and working my muscles in a way that it continues sculpturing, but in a more healthier, not extreme way. So I'm balancing all that out, so I'm staying more active. So every time I eat, once I finish eating, I do a minimum of 100 steps to help that my pancreas won't secrete any insulin, and so that I've seen that has benefited me a lot. And so I have my step goals. I started at 6,000, and now I'm at 7,000 at least 4 times a week. And I've increased my activities the days that I'm not at work. And so that's where I'm at with that. So going back to the journaling, I took in a magazine. I don't know if you have seen, but some junk journalers had to doing glue booking on a magazine. So what they did was they got a utility knife, and what I did as well is I tried that concept, and I measured where the half of the magazine was, and I cut the magazine, and then I glued the back of the 2 magazines, right? And let me see, I have here 1, 2, 2, maybe 3, 4 pages, like the back pages. Then I secured it here. And so the thing with me is that I picked the magazine in which I love most of the content in it. And so now I am adding to the pages, right? I'm adding elements to the pages and keeping some of the background. So see, I am keeping some of the background, and this will be adding, like I added this to this, and these are ongoing things. So I started that one, and so pretty much the size of this one, the focus today is getting the right size, or the favorite size, to be able to be more motivated. So this one is like a 5.5 by, let's see, by 8, 5.5 by 8. I could have used, and I still can choose to make some of the pages like that, but so it's easier, a smaller place to kind of start and possibly finish, because I don't pressure myself and wanting to finish a page. Like for instance, I'm going to show you this that I did last week. After I did it and our camera was off, I went back and I highlighted the borders of the images that I included and kind of, you know, make it pop more. So let me see if I'm within screen. Let me stand up. So see, I went around with a marker and highlighted it, and so that's how I believe it's finished. I could, you know, it's my choice, and I give myself the freedom to be able to add to that. I have this one, and this is from the user manual on instructions on a product that we no longer have, like an air fryer, and the dimension on this one is 5.5 by a little bit more than 8. In centimeters, it's close to 14 by 21 centimeters. Now, why am I showing you these? Because for some people that are starting, and even those that have done it for more long time, prefer to work on a small page, just because, you know, starting doesn't feel intimidating. So they're looking for ways of not being challenged. Oh, I have to fill up this whole big, you know, page, right? Like this whole big page, right? Look how pretty this is. And let me see. So this is the back of a composition notebook that I recycled from my granddaughter Milena. No, this wasn't from Milena. Let me see. This one was from one of the children. I don't know which one, but look how pretty. Look how pretty that page. And look how pretty the collage. So here I incorporated a lot of, that's from a soap box, a soap bar rather, and different types of papers. So here I have like design going, inspiration. I glued pages on this one. So these are big pages in comparison to this size, so then it would be a smaller page to fill. And so for those of you that want to start small and don't want to feel intimidated by the large page to fill up, then you can have create, you know, different options of or sizes. So depending on the mood that you might want to feel in filling in, you know, so you can choose the size of your notebook that you want. You know what I mean? So I wanted to show you different sizes, different shapes, different things that I got going on. And I've shown you this one before. Oh, that's so cute. Acorns. That's really pretty. That's from a packaging. Look, I don't know where I got it from, but I got it. So I'm gonna leave it back here, and one of these days I'm gonna turn on the camera and just go through just gluing and you know, adding to the pages with no intent of finishing. So until I see you next time, be inspired and then find your own size of journals that you might want. You know, this one is more square one, and so may this inspire you to create and do your own discovery. All right, enjoy until I see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Virginia Gonzalez with Art Expression by me, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe, share, and give it a thumbs up, because that helps my channel grow up. I really appreciate you all. See you soon.